Hey, what's up guys? My name's Ollie Stone. I'm a mechanic for Justin Barsha here.
Hey guys, I'm Justin Shanty.
Today I'm here with Cameron Camera. What's up everybody? I'm Paul Parabinos, off-road manager at Renthal. Today I'm here with Justin Shanty, Adam Sensorila's mechanic at Monster Energy Kawasaki Racing. He's going to show you how to install the Renthal Twinwall handlebar.
So first thing, I'll take bar pad off. We got the kill switch, the start map switch, and of course the electric start switch. It's a number 2 Phillips on the Cowie. So what I like to do if I'm changing handlebars, because I don't want to take the whole throttle housing apart, especially if the bike is brand new. So when you buy your new bike, if you want to switch, you can just loosen these screws, leave it loose like that, and we'll get to that part once I get the bars loosened up. And I like to keep that loose as well. So we'll get the bars off and I'll just slide that stuff back on to save you some time taking that stuff apart. Yeah, this is gonna be fine just to hang right there. It's not really necessary to take off the front number plate. It does help a little bit just for access, but for right now I'm just gonna leave that on. Next is we're just gonna loosen the bar mounts. All right, so everything on the bars are loose. So this is where I was telling you, so now that the bar is apart from the triple clamp, we can slide all this stuff off the end instead of having to take it all apart. All right, so here we have our Twinwall 997 that we're gonna put on. Like I said before, we are going to slide this stuff on in the opposite order we took it off. So we've got the front brake here. Just have this loose enough to get it on there. Slide that on. Make sure you get this boot on first. Let that sit. Put the bar mounts on. But you're just gonna wanna get them all started. And then this specific bar mount, you gotta just tighten everything down evenly. So when you find your ride position that you want from the hash marks on the bar, we'll tune it in towards the end here. Once I get these kind of closer, get them even in there. And like I said, you'll need to tighten these bar mounts pretty evenly. So a little bit in the front, a little bit in the back. And just keep an eye on like where it'll pull, the bar mount will pull the bar around a little bit on your hash mark. So just check periodically to see if it moves at all. And then you can, while they're loose, you can still, move them a little bit. For all the torque specs on this, just refer to your owner's manual. So now bars are on the bike. We'll start getting this stuff repositioned, brake position, the throttle housing. So what I like to do on my throttle tube, I don't like for it to bottom out on the bar. So a good little trick is to kind of push it all the way in with your chest here and pull back on the housing. And it gives you perfect space for the tube to be loose enough on the end of the bar. So if you ever crash, it doesn't jam itself, where the throttle stays wide open. So it gives it perfect play there. So it can't actually be pushed any further onto the bar. So they're always gonna be that free play. I'm just gonna set this in a neutral position, kind of the cap level with the ground, and then I'm just gonna slightly tilt it down a little bit. That's more of just a slightly relaxed lever position. On the clutch side, I try to make sure it never goes past the end of the bar, so that way if you crash, it's not like sticking out here, and the leverage on the end of here is way easier to pull because of the bend of the lever. So I like to line it up, a little bit inboard there. And then the same thing as the brake. I'm gonna put this at a pretty neutral position, so it's gonna be flat with the ground until I tighten it up. And then I'm just gonna, slightly down for that relaxed riding position. Next up, we got the switches to go back on. Make sure that they're locked down properly. Just a neutral position where you can get to it. snug it down, and we'll do the start map button. Get it started. You're on your way. And then last up, the best part is to put your Renthal crossbar pad back on. Got this nice green one. So on some of the tighter bends, the 997 isn't so bad because the crossbar is a little bit higher. But you get like a 999, some of the lower bends. I like to put the pad in, or the cover in first. And you always do it with the letters going out. So, and then I'll put the pad on. So that way you're not having to slip the cover underneath there. So get it all on, straightened up. Then I'll rotate that down to the bottom. For the front number plate style that the fat bar came with, you're more than welcome to put a zip tie around this. Some people run it down this way through that zip tie as well. It's personal preference on that one. It's just to keep the brake line from going behind the bar and getting hooked on stuff. So, that's a Renthal 997 twin wall on the Kawasaki SR450.